Hey, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by, checking out my YouTube channel, for checking out my YouTube video. Please like, comment, subscribe, click on the little bell for notifications so that you can see when I post new videos. Um, and comment if you got any questions, concerns, anything you want me to address, anything I didn't cover. So without further ado, what this video is about is why did I cancel my Metronet video service? Couple things. Coming from ComCast, I kind of got used to the menus. The thumbnails is a big thing for me. That when I'm going through the on-demand, the actual thumbnail that they would use is the thumbnail that was actually used by the whoever recorded it. So just throwing some movies out there. You see the Lion King. You're used to what that front of that DVD would cover look like. And that's what you would assume would be the thumbnail. And at the end of the day, a thumbnail is a thumbnail, right? It's just a random image. It may just be a random image from the video itself, or a generated image that they created, for that motion picture. So it seems like that they're not actually using the stock thumbnails for the movies. At certain times, they're just picking random images, so it may not be easily recognizable that that's the actual movie. The other reason I didn't like the video service is because underneath the thumbnail itself, it doesn't actually have a title. It's just purely the thumbnail. So if you were to go under, horror movies, it's just purely a thumbnail. It's not the thumbnail plus underneath it the title. And I didn't like that because for the simple fact that some of the movies I couldn't recognize right off the bat on what they were, even though after I clicked on them and I read the description, then I'm like, oh, okay, I know what movie that is. But the point is that it just doesn't make it as easy to browse through, to quickly flip through, because you may not as easily recognize the actual the movie itself. So I didn't like the fact that it didn't have the name underneath it, and I didn't like the fact that like I said, the actual image itself was a generic image that they used from somewhere throughout the title of the movie, somewhere throughout the movie itself. Um, I did like the fact that the boxes itself could be wireless. So if there was an area in your house that may not be easily accessible to run a line, you could use the wireless option. However, I did use that. I have an older home, so there was an area in my house on the second floor. They just chose to go ahead and go wireless, which was fine by me. But unfortunately, due to the wireless signal issues, the box was having a lot of problems. So after multiple times of calling in and saying, "Hey, I'm having issues with this box," they did have someone come out and run a Cat 5. So they ran a Cat 5 from their ONT, which is their wireless router/router, all the way up to my second story, to my master bedroom, so that box could be hardwired free of charge. They didn't charge me to do that. But that did seem to clear up some of the buffering issues, the pausing issues. But the service itself was still glitchy. There was at times that my boxes just didn't work, and I had to power cycle them. When I power cycled them, waited, then they would work. So I'd say coming from Comcast, I did have that happen once in a blue moon. I mean, once in a blue moon. The old saying, if it doesn't work, restart it. But I found myself doing that more often, than once in a blue moon. Just want to go use a TV service and it's not working. You're like, and then you power cycle and all of a sudden it works. So that was just a pain in the butt always doing that, especially when, I have a home theater system and it's kind of like set back, so I'm digging through things and, just a pain in the butt. You just want to turn the TV on and go. So that was part of the reason. And just, if you watch the first video I did, whether I said if you should have Metronet service or not, and I said go for it, because I admittedly it said that Metronet is a internet service provider who offers TV service, not necessarily a TV provider. So why do I still have Metronet service at all? It's because of the internet service, So what did I do, right? I mean, you can't have kids in your house and just disconnect your TV. So another thing that I did find is that more and more often that when I'm going into the living room or I'm going into my daughter's bedroom and the TV's on, what do I see her watching? Netflix, YouTube. you know, and I was like, you know, that really had to make me start thinking. Yeah, I had on Metronet the biggest package they had. I had every single channel. Um, you know, so my bill was over $300 a month, you know, for this big giant package. And I'm thinking, well, what the hell? Am I only one who watches TV in this house? And to be honest with you, I come home, I turn the TV on, man, I probably get 10 minutes in it at most of the time, and I fall asleep. Um, that's a funny story in itself. My wife tells my daughter, don't argue with your father what channel to watch. You know, just let him watch whatever he wants, and after he falls asleep 5 minutes, you can change the channel. So yeah, so that was another big reason that, you know, I decided, you know, maybe I need to switch it up a little bit. Maybe I need to think about this differently, how I'm getting my TV service. And I just dropped the TV service. And I talked about it with my wife and my daughter for about a month. And they were like, yeah, you know, but they weren't like gung ho on it. And I thought there was going to be a lot more resistance. So when I disconnected it, I was surprised. Like nothing, you know. I mean, it's still like it was for them together. But I tell you what I did do is I actually went and got Sling TV. I'll do a review on the Sling TV server itself because I think it's going to be a little bit of a lengthier video, you know, and kind of go in the menus and stuff. I won't be able to show the video of actually watching something because then YouTube will kick down my video. But so what I have now is I have Netflix and I have Sling TV. And my daughter likes to watch YouTube. I don't even have the, you know, the paid version of YouTube, and you know, we seem to be fine through my entire house. Now I have the little boxes, the Fire TV boxes, and the Amazon Fire Sticks, you know, and we're streaming everything. So we completely cut the cord. So I didn't think it was going to be an easy transition, and it has. So I'll never go back. I mean, on the actual Sling TV, it even has DVR features. So if you're watching something, well, you want to watch something that's live and you don't have time to watch it. And that was kind of the other thing too. Is like most people, they don't want to, when they think about cutting the cord. Is like, well, man, how often do I actually watch TV versus am I using a DVR? You know, and I think that's a big restraint. People are like, I don't. You know, I'm not a person who likes to. I may not necessarily watch live TV. You know, I'm not sitting down at the time that what I like to watch is on. You know, so they're kind of stuck or thinking that they're stuck, you know, because they're using those DVR features. But the cool thing is that with that Sling TV, you know, you have the built-in DVR. So since you have the built-in DVR, you're not limited just watching it at home. You could actually log into it, a tablet, a PC, your cell phone, anywhere that you could download the app, or actually just log in through their website and watch it as well. So that's really cool. Um, and they don't have restrictions on the amount of devices. So I thought that was pretty wild too, because technically you could probably share that package with a family member, you know. But yeah, so I think it's great. You know, so I think Metronet kind of is coming to the realization that, you know, that's actually a competitor of theirs right now, a fair competitor. And I would say that because when I called in for customer service and I asked them like, hey, you know, how much cheaper would my services be, you know, if I was to drop the video service and only have internet service? She actually approached me and told me, well, we have this referral program that if you were to go with Sling TV, you know, you can get a discount. And really, what that is like, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm gonna do the same thing. You can actually post a link, and it's a referral link, and Sling TV will give you a kickback for referring them customers. So in the description of this video, I'm gonna post a link. If you decide to get Sling TV, click on a link. You're gonna get a little bit of savings. I'm gonna make a couple bucks. Win-win situation. Now, if you want to see, well, how does Sling work? What are the features of Sling? All that jazz. I'm gonna make a separate video just on Sling TV itself, and just to go over the, you know, my review of it. So I think it's good. I'd say go ahead. But if you want, other than just that, you actually want to see how it works and all that, you know, go ahead and watch that other video. So back to what this original video is about. Why did I cancel? I just canceled because it was glitchy, and I wasn't impressed at the menus itself. And I don't mean to sound like a TV snob, but it just kind of annoyed me how generic it really looked. It reminded me of an early media console center when you were actually setting it up yourself, you know, ripping movies and streaming it through your own home, like an iPlex or one of those, media softwares. It just seemed really generic. And honestly, I think I could probably write my own interface better than that. It's been a while since programmed, but I'll make that statement. It's kind of really generic. Not impressed. So would I say that you shouldn't have, not to get Metronet video service? Not really. I mean, if I was a person who just wanted 2, 5, 7, and 9, just a really basic package, and it was really cheap, screw it, whatever. But if you're gonna go like for the big package, man, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth a $300 bill for the type of service, the quality of service that you're getting. I don't. So I would say that I would go with SlingTV. Get a Metronet service for the internet and go with SlingTV, and you couldn't go wrong. And at the end of the day, with the two combined, you're still going to be cheaper, than just having ComCast or having Metronet video service plus internet service. And at the end of the day, you're still going to have the fastest internet service in the Chicagoland area right now. That's readily available in our area, at least in 2019. Who knows? Verizon's knocking at that back door, so we'll see. But that's my 2 cents. So like I said, if you decide to go with Sling, go down at the bottom of the description. Please click on my link for my referral. Give me a few pennies. But thanks for watching. God bless.